Project-based learning is a comprehensive approach to classroom teaching and learning that is designed to engage students in investigation of authentic problems. In project-based learning, students don't just memorize facts and recall information. They learn more deeply by doing, or that's the goal at least. The planning stage is when you establish learning goals about the content and skills you want students to master. It's also the time to focus on assessment strategies that will guide teaching and learning throughout the project. Over the course of a project, students might take on the roles of scientists, historians, screenwriters, or experts from other disciplines. Products or performances from your students at the culmination of a project to show what they have learned. Authentic products naturally reflect the learning goals and content standards you have identified during project planning. Sharing their final products with an audience brings students valuable feedback and an opportunity to reflect on what they have learned. An effective assessment program uses multiple strategies to demonstrate growth and performance and should be closely correlated to your stated goals. Assessment continues to be a hot topic in education, with ongoing debates about everything from high stakes testing to international comparisons of student achievement. The advantage of PBL is that students learn much more than the content. They learn how to work with others, solve problems, present their ideas clearly to an audience, and learn from their mistakes. In other words, we want to acknowledge not only what they learned, but how they came to learning so that they can use these processes in the future. Some areas for evaluation include content mastery, collaboration or participation, and presentation or style. Additional considerations may include meeting deadlines or other elements specific to your topic or project. Rubrics enable student performance to be evaluated according to a range of criteria or a statement that describes the characteristics of levels of work. A rubric can be used to guide students as they think about the important aspects of an assignment or task. The use of rubrics reinforces the idea that the main purpose of assessment is assessment for learning, as students can see areas that need improvement in subsequent assignments. Project based learning and assessments go hand in hand. The top four assessments are listed below. WebQuest. A WebQuest is an inquiry based activity where students are given a task and provided with access to online resources to help them complete the task. A real WebQuest is a scaffolded learning structure that uses links to essential resources on the World Wide Web and an authentic task to motivate students' investigation of an open ended question, development of individual expertise, and participation in a group process that transforms newly acquired information into a more sophisticated understanding. The best WebQuest inspires students to see richer thematic relationships, to contribute to the real world of learning, and to reflect on their own metacognitive processes. Next, we have choice boards. Choice boards offer a series of activities that focus on a student's specific learning needs, interests, and abilities. Students decide which activities they are most comfortable completing first, and once they master it, they can move on to more challenging activities. The use of choice boards help to improve student motivation, engagement, and learning, and by empowering them to learn to the best of their ability. Multimedia presentations. First, always remember that a presentation aid is a vehicle for communication. It is not a work of art unto itself. It is not designed primarily to entertain or to display artistry. Though artistry and entertainment can aid communication, if the slideshow has no value apart from its content, neither does the technology. We have an obligation to teach not just the use of technology, but the appropriate use of technology. Everything in our classrooms is supposed to be a learning experience. Encourage discussion and debate about presentations. You can evaluate a multimedia presentation essentially the way you would a piece of writing, with the content of the writing first and the mechanics, grammar and spelling last. You might want to think about presentations in terms of a version of the five features of effective writing: focus, organization, support, and elaboration, style, and convention. Our last assessment is posters and brochures. Informational brochures and posters are an authentic writing genre, widely used in real world applications. These formats provide opportunities to combine print and visual elements within a well defined and limited space. Visual elements enhance written sections through decoration, representation, organization, and interpretation. A well designed informational brochure and poster follow a visual grammar that indicates the order in which the reader should